So the first thing I want to sort of explain is that no matter your age or surfing ability, all the guests that come to the Ticket to Ride Surf House have one thing in common. They want to become better surfers, basically, and learn skills that can help them progress their surfing to wherever they're going after staying with us. So if you're a beginner surfer or an advanced surfer staying in the same week, this can totally work because we've got 6 amazing coaches and we'll break up the group depending on your ability. So we'll probably break up into 3 groups, you know, the more beginner group, and then there might be an intermediate group, and then an advanced group, and you'll go to the different waves that will actually push your ability depending on what your ability is. Essentially is early starts and early finishes. So 6 o'clock in the morning, you are greeted with coffee and bananas just on the at the breakfast bar. 6:15, pretty prompt, we hit the tuk-tuks, load up the boards on the tuk-tuks, and then go off to whatever beach or reef that you're surfing. Come back for 9 o'clock, have a hearty, healthy breakfast, apart from the fry-up on a Friday. Get stuck into that, and then at 10 o'clock, you go into the theory room and either do some video coaching or some photo analysis or do some drills maybe, or learn about etiquette, all of this sort of classroom-based stuff. And then at 11, you get onto the rooftops, do some surf-specific yoga, a program that we've developed with our yoga teacher who is amazing. And it'll mainly focus on releasing the tension in your body that you've built up with all the tension that you create when surfing. Then 12 o'clock, you're knackered, guaranteed. Go get lunch somewhere locally, treat yourself to one of the many Western restaurants that are popping up around here. You might need a little nap then, and then 4 o'clock, another surf. 6 o'clock, sunset beer or coconut, whatever you like. 7 o'clock dinner, and then most people are pretty ready for bed by 9 o'clock. Unless, you know, you've got a day off the next day, which is Wednesday, then you might want to go out into town to one of the new bars or something like that. So yeah, early starts, early finishes, lots of surfing, and lots of good food. Yeah, good days. So yeah, we also operate tours outside of our sort of week-to-week operations here. So we have a 10-week surf instructor course where we take, basically, if you're a beginner surfer, we'll take you from riding your first ever wave all the way up to becoming a fully qualified level 1 ISA surf coach over the span of 10 weeks. So that's like pretty life-changing stuff. And in that 10 weeks, you'll tour around the country as well. So yeah, that's like pretty amazing stuff. We'll also, you know, hook you up with jobs after that. And then we have a 4-week tour, which basically travels around the country, going from coast to coast through the hill country. A 3-week tour, and then a shorter version of the 10-week instructor course where we do a 5-week one for those that don't have the luxury of having, you know, nearly 3 months to take off of their normal lives. So the difference between the surf instruction here compared to anywhere else, apart from, you know, we've got some friends that run really good operations, but essentially our surf coaches, you know, for them this isn't like a little job where they, you know, can kind of like do some lessons with a hangover, then go party and all of that kind of stuff. It's an actual career, you know. These guys are working all year round at one of the Ticket to Ride destinations, and yeah, they take it really seriously, even though it is probably one of the best jobs in the world and can be one of the funnest, but it's taken really seriously. So you're going to get like proper coaching. She is one of the best surf coaches in the game. She's helped develop this surf course that we deliver, and she leads her team of coaches. Nikita spent some time on the world tour. She's a multiple South Africa champion and now multiple Sri Lanka champion, having been a resident here for the past 3 years and winning that national comp 3 years in a row. But yeah, she's a legend. She leads the surfing side of things, and you will get to know her a bit more next week.